Pruning is just gonna help maximize how much fruit we get. Today on Garden Life with Juan, I'm gonna be pruning my muscadine vine, my fig tree, and my pomegranate bush. Let's get into it.
Impressive.
This is my oldest fig tree. It's about 4 or 5 years old. Might be a little bit older than that. It's a single trunk fig tree. It's just the growing style. I don't normally cut it back a lot, but this year I'm gonna cut it back a pretty good amount. You can see where the old wood is. It's where it's already grayish, turning greenish a little bit. And then the brown, that's last year's growth. I'm gonna cut back last year's growth a little bit. Pruning helps to open up the tree so it can get more sunlight. It helps it get more airflow so you don't have to worry about fungus or mold or anything like that, viruses. It also triggers more growth and more fruit. Fig trees are very hardy, so you don't have to worry necessarily about cutting them back too much. If I was to cut every limb off of this tree, it would still grow. It would not grow as much as we want this year, but you have to be strategic in how you prune it. You want to definitely make sure that you're pruning in a way that you're cutting off the branches that are inside, because fig leaves are pretty big, so a lot of those leaves will cover the inside and cover everything below it. So definitely want to cut the inside branches and then bring it down a little bit so that you can get to the figs. So to start, I'm just going to cut all the inward facing branches, all of these smaller ones. One thing you definitely want to make sure you cut is the tops. You want to cut the tops of each one so that it can promote new branching out. This is the deer branch. This one the deers like to come get to. This one's facing inside. Same with that one. Small dead branch right here. The best time to prune a fig tree is either late fall or early spring. All right, now let's take some of these tops off. Cut these tops. And some people do very hard pruning to their trees. I don't cut mine back too far, but it definitely needs to be cut back to help it grow some more. And so I can get to it. I can't reach these if it were to fruit. All right, so now all the tops are pruned. All the inward facing branches are pruned. Just wait for it to start blooming soon. As for the cuttings, these can be propagated into new fig trees. The good thing about propagating is when you propagate a fig tree, let's say of this age, 5 years old, the propagated trees will be the same age. So you won't have to wait years for them to start fruiting. They should fruit in the next season once they're established. Now for these two fig trees, the pruning will be slightly different. I'm still gonna prune the tops, but my intention with these trees is to turn them into a chair, a living chair. This one you can see the structure a little bit more. The arms of the chair going around the back of the chair right here. Maybe even bring this one down like so. And allow it to grow that way. The other one in an opposite direction. Let's see if I can get this under here. Also get this one under here. Ow! 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 You should give it a good knot right there. The wood does smell sweet. Kinda has a figgy smell to it. Almost a coconutty smell. Go ahead and level this one too. Now to prune this pomegranate. I'm gonna start by taking away the branches at the bottom. Close as I can get to the soil level. And then I'm also going to basically level it right at eye height. Take away everything above. So I'm gonna take away the inside branches just so it's not blocking itself from getting sunlight. All right, and I can't forget about my muscadine vine. I have been letting it grow rampant for 2 years without pruning. Yeah, I'm gonna take away a lot. This is just, ow! Keep hitting myself with these plants. See where this goes. It should sit up here and go out, make it easier to manage rather than running in the vine. But when I first started growing it, I didn't know what I was doing. So I just tried to get it to hold on to the fence in any way that I could, which is why this is growing inside the fence, up and then back out, because I was just trying to get it to hold on. Same with this one. But I'll see how this reacts. If this reacts fine, then I'll continue with it. If it doesn't, then I'll probably hard prune it again and then get it onto the top like a regular grapevine would grow, and then go from there and see how it does. But these are all the muscadine cuttings. So I'm gonna attempt to propagate some of these as well as some of the fig tree cuttings. Stay tuned for more garden content.